go.
Buddy, why don't you start over on the other side? I hope you realize that. Now, you can't do it right now, where it's like the easiest demonstration there. We'll go ahead and have you walk on across them. Well, you guys are actually pretty close there, although we're still coming into about the kid's eyebrows. Not quite his eyes there. But you know what, I'm going to give you guys a second chance to get a little bit closer. Go ahead, put it back to your exam post. Let's give it a shot over on this side. We're going for what it looks like. Straight across from there. What are you guys thinking? Right there? All right. Everything went pretty well. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get to make sure it doesn't fall off. Alright, so we got that thin side of the head, flat side facing outwards. Get a good look at that angle. And I think to start with, we've already got a bit of a slope heading down to his wrist over there, right? And overall, it's very small, isn't it? Oh, that impressive. Let's go ahead and have you two switch places. Boy! How is that looking, huh? Yeah, exactly. That's super, hasn't it? It's just shooting right on down towards him, isn't it? You've got to see it's all over on that side. Of course, I can shoot it down on this side. Thank you all very much. See the crooked building. Now, while we are up here, though, we go ahead and highly encourage all of those photos because you will not be allowed back up at the house at the end of the tour. You know, for fairly obvious reasons here. It's just a bit of a liability to have folks up here. That's now that we are here, quick bit of history. Alright, and stay sitting, okay? What you've been able to get this broom to stand for is for 36 straight hours. And that was without any wind or movement of any kind. However, after the eruption of Mount St. Helens, we were not able to get this broom to stand for any period of time for about a week. And this is because the vortex lands on fault lines of the nearest crest, so whenever those tectonic plates are rubbing up against each other, it has a tendency to affect the way the you're going. Right here. And turn that way. Turn around. There you go. All right, stand up straight. Now you guys know the drill by now. Go ahead and take a look at their current difference in height, that angle between their heads, and where those eye levels are falling. It's a little hard for me to tell from over here, but it looks like she might be, I don't know, eye level right about the nose there. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and have you two switch places. All the way down. All right. Can you stand up straight for me? All right.
She's super toy.
Can you stand right here? Nice and straight. So how are they looking this time around?
Same time.
Same height? They're looking the exact same height right now? Looking like they're the exact same height? I could have sworn you were a little bit taller over on this side. But you know what? This change in height probably makes a lot of sense, right? After all, I just had her walk on up that hill. Of course, it's going to look taller over on that side. And yet, what I do have right here is my glass bottle. So tell me, if I were to put this glass bottle down on the ground, which way is it going to roll? shorter. You've gotten quite a bit taller, so you still have that same change of height going on even across the level end of the